My challenge today is to teach you how to use VBA to create charts in Excel without knowing much about the underlying code that is needed to create those charts. And creating charts using VBA is very useful because it can save you a lot of productivity. Instead of remembering all the settings you have changed and all the formatting you have done, you can just create the chart at the click of a button. So let's start. Here I have three sheets. Each one of them have some name, and then it has the sales for 2021 and 2020, and it's the same structure. So you can see the only difference is you have different number of people, and this could change in the future. So how do we create a chart? Well, I'm going to use the macro recording to do this. So if you don't have this button here, you can right click and click on macro recording. And if you don't have the developer tab, you can click anywhere on the empty space, do customize ribbon, and tick this checkbox. Now let's start. I'm going to click on this to record a macro. So I have macro 17. I can give it a shortcut key. I'm going to put the letter Q. So that's Control Q. And then I'm going to start. So first I'm going to click on A4. Now, if you want to select the data, do not do this. If you see, I'm going to click on Developer Visual Basic. I have A4 to C7. And this is a fixed range. And you don't want this because if you have data in row 8, it's not going to pick it up. So I'm just going to go here and delete this and continue recording my macro. So this time I'm going to start here. I'm going to do Control Shift, arrow to the right, arrow down. If you go to the code, you'll see that now the code will work because it is selecting my whole data set. Next, we're going to insert a chart. Insert a bar chart 2D clustered column, and we have our chart here. Don't click outside the chart because you're going to start having lines you don't want. We're going to start formatting the chart. So I'm going to click on the grid lines, press delete, click on the axis, press delete. Then the legend, I want it on top. So I right click, format legend on top. Then I want to add data labels. I'm going to select my data labels and go to home and bold them. Select those and bold them. And then I want to change the chart title. So here I'm going to write garments. I'm going to select it. Then I'm going to bold it. And then I'm going to change the color of this data series. So you see I'm doing a lot of things. And lastly, I want to color the border of this in another color. So here I have border, line is automatic, color, we're going to select this color. And I'm done. So I go to developer, I stop recording the macro, and I'm going to check what happened in my VBA. So just for you to know, your macro will record in module 1. So if you don't see code, just double click on module 1 and then you're going to see the whole code. So it has already captured all this. And this is to create our chart. Now, what we need to do is clean this up by trying to remove any hard-coded reference. Because if you have a hard-coded number or reference, or you have an absolute reference, this will not work. As soon as you go to another sheet, or as soon as you change something, it's not going to pick it up. So let's go through the code and read it line by line and try to do this. And I'm going to show you that for most of them, you'll be able to do this without knowing much about VBA. You just need to know the basic. In one case, it's going to be a bit more complex. So first we select range A4. That's fine with me. Then here we are selecting our data. That's fine. And here if you see I have add chart, which means I guess we are creating the chart. So that's fine. Where it's not fine is this. Here you have an absolute reference. And I have a lesson on absolute and relative references. I'm going to put a link in the description so you can understand this concept better. But basically, I don't want this because I could have data at the bottom. So I'm just going to delete this. Next, We have our active chart.access major grid lines. We're selecting the major grid lines. We're deleting them. Then here, again, I have a problem. Chart 23 is the chart number that we have. But if I create a new one, it will become chart 24. So I don't want this. So what do? I can remove it. Why I can remove it? Because anyways, it is already active. You see, we have active chart here. So here it's activating it again. We don't need to activate it again. We have our access. We have active chart. Chart area.select. This again, something we might not need, those two, because I clicked 2 times here when I was doing the whole delete. So I can remove those 2 lines. Here what's happening, we are selecting our axis, we are deleting our axis, so that's good for me. Then here we have another chart 23. Again, we are activating the chart, I don't need it. Next, we are selecting our legend. If you notice, we have selected our legend 2 times, so I can just remove one of those 2 times. Easy. Then we set selection.position XL top, so we are putting the legend at the top. And then here we have active chart.set element. We have some kind of element. We have a series collection, so that's my series. What did we do? Data labels, right? So we are adding data labels. Next, we are putting this in bold, if you see. Then this is my other data series. If you read here, what are we doing? We are adding data labels. We are bolding it. And this is good for me also. Next, we have the chart title. So the chart title, the problem we have is we have garments. Here I have supermarket and here I have online. So I don't want it. Where is my chart title? It is here actually in cell A1. So I can replace this with a little bit of VBA. I'll do range, double quotation A1, double quotation, dot value. So that's how you change this one. Next, we have something also that is hard-coded, if you see. So this garment, I can just copy paste this and replace it because this will make it dynamic. And then, if you remember, we have bolded our chart title. The problem that I have with this, and I'm just gonna move it to the line and move this here, make it a little bit bigger. If you notice, we have characters 1 to 7. If you count the number of characters in garments, it is 7. But in supermarket, it is more. So I need to get rid of this 7. How to get rid of this 7 and take the total number of characters you have in a word? You need to use the length formula. And again, for those who are not familiar with the length formula, I'm going to put a link in the description. In VBA, it works the same as with the normal formula. So here, I just need to put what? My cell A1 because it contains garment, right? So we just put it here. We can just copy this because we have another place where we have 7 and then we get rid of it. If you see, these are some alignments, these are some formatting of text, so I don't need to read the whole thing, and I have the final part. The final part, we are selecting our chart area, again, not needed, so I can just delete this, and then I have my full series collection. This is one of the series. If you see, I am changing the color. What is RGB 03296? We can just check it here and go more colors. We do 03296. We can see that this is our blue. So this is where I'm changing the color of my series. So we go here, we check this. We have selected our series 1. We are changing the color, which is good for me. And then lastly, I have the tough one. This one, it is basically coloring the outside box of the chart. Now the outside box of the chart, here we have shape 23, right? Chart 23. We don't want this. So we can do active chart instead, as we have done in many places. But the problem is we have here line and we don't have the rest. The line of what? Let's go here up and do active chart dot. Let's see what we have. If you think about it, this is the chart area, right? How do I know? If I click on it, I can go to chart option, is chart area. So let's go here and select chart area. So dot chart area, it's available. What's available here? Do I have line? I don't have line. So I need something else. So if I see here, I have something called format. I can use it. And then I see what's under format. I have line. So here, if you see, we can just cut this and paste it here. Now, this one is a tough one. If you don't know how to make it, now that you understand how to read the code, you can search Google and you can find a reference like this one, and it will tell you that this is the right way to write it. Now I go back. Now I think we have fixed everything. So let's go to our chart. Let's remove it. Let's click here and do Ctrl Q because we have a shortcut. And there you go. We have our chart that comes here like magic. Let's try for supermarket. Ctrl Q. You can see I get Bob, Mark, Patricia, and Emma with the right numbers coming for the chart. Same for online. We do Ctrl Q and we get our chart. So this is how it works. This is the concept. Please let me know in the comment section whether you are using this concept for something else apart from charts, like pivot table, for example, and whether you are coding your charts manually, one line at a time, or you are using something like this.